If you meditate, you're going to become more concentrated. And with concentration comes both opportunities and challenges. Deepening concentration opens up whole new possibilities for growth. But we also need to be very respectful of the real and powerful energies, memories, emotions, and somatic, embodied experiences that can happen. We cannot fully know ahead of time everything that might happen for us in meditation, and so we need to have the skills and the tools to work with anything that might happen. And we also need to bring in an open, receptive attitude, a willingness to stay present with whatever's happening for us. For some people, meditation unfolds in a way that's very smooth and calm, and there's not a lot of strong energies or strong experiences. And for others, the experiences can be quite strong and quite dramatic. The pleasure of concentration can help loosen the pull of ordinary sense pleasures. But the pleasure of concentration is compelling, and it can be quite alluring. And we can begin to meditate just in order to have more of those experiences. We can begin to crave them and chase after them and cling to them. We should not be afraid of the pleasure of concentration, and in fact, that pleasure is important. It's a great help in enabling us to immerse more fully, more deeply into the meditation. But we don't want to turn it into an object of craving and clinging. We don't want to take what is meant to be a help in alleviating our suffering. We don't want to turn that into a cause of suffering as we chase after some experience that we think we're supposed to have. In previous sessions, we talked about some of the other kind of experiences that can happen as concentration starts to deepen. The light, bliss, or energies that can happen, whether it's more of a mental sense or in the body. And sometimes these experiences can become very strong. It can feel like they're overwhelming us. We can also have experiences of entering new and unfamiliar states of consciousness. Certain experiences for which we're unfamiliar. We don't know the terrain or the territory. We haven't had those experiences before. It's possible to become a bit disorienting. For any of these experiences, whether it's strong energy or unfamiliar states of consciousness, states of meditation, there are two main approaches for dealing with them. We can either bring the intensity down, or we can strengthen, bring up our mindfulness and equanimity and ability to be present with those experiences. One thing that can help us for increasing the equanimity is to notice if fear has arisen in relationship to any experience. Sometimes we're actually able to be present with what's happening, but there's a fear about what might happen next. And for many people, fear is highly unpleasant. And so just by noticing that fear is present, noticing how unpleasant it is, sometimes that can allow it to let go, and we're able to just stay with the experience more fully. Another tool or another approach is, rather than becoming caught up or lost identified with the experience, we can notice that there is an awareness of the experience, or that we can be mindful of the experience. And we can rest back in the mindfulness, in the awareness, in the pure knowing of the experience. We're still having the experience, but we're aware of being aware. And that can often be a very strong stabilizing force to help us work with what's happening. If we feel like we need to bring the intensity down, there are several approaches. Try putting your attention into your body. Feel your body sitting in the chair, your back against the back of the chair, or your bottom or legs pressing on the cushion or bench or wherever you're sitting. Feel your arms and legs. Anything you could do to help you feel more embodied and grounded. Try taking some calming breaths, breathing in a sense of peace and calm, and breathing out the strength or the power of the energies. You may try experiencing, feeling the energy draining out your arms and legs. Or try opening your eyes, looking around. Notice that you're back in your ordinary reality. Perhaps get up, walk around, feel your feet walking. Anything like this you can do to help you be more grounded and back to your ordinary everyday reality. And then, if you're ready, when you're ready, you can come back either in this session or another session back into the practice. And in this way, we learn with experience, when is it time to bring the energy or the intensity down? When is it time to come out of the meditation and back off? And when is it time to stay with it, but just strengthen the presence of mind and the equanimity, the pure mindfulness, to enable us to rest more fully with whatever's happening?